Hey guys, it's Natalie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be filming my April book haul and showing you guys all the books that I hauled over the course of April of 2020. And I have quite a few to show you. It's going to be kind of like an unboxing video. Some of them I already unboxed so that I could film my wrap up, for example. So I already took them out of the box, but I put them back in for the sake of the video so you guys can still get the unboxing experience. But I still have not opened this package or my book of the month box, so I'm going to be unboxing those on camera. I'm so excited to film today because I finally got a new camera after mine broke, and it's actually getting repaired right now, and it's going to be sent back to my sister. So now we both have our own cameras, so we don't have to share one anymore. We actually like split the cost of the first camera because, you know, we both have YouTube channels. I'll link her YouTube channel down below if you're interested in like beauty, fashion, lifestyle videos. That's the kind of thing that she films, so I'll link her channel down below. Shout out to Helena. But anyways, I have a nice little book haul to get into, so let's get straight into it. So I'm gonna save the ones that I haven't actually opened yet until the end of the video, just to kind of like build some suspense. So first I'm going to open up the two that I have already opened, but I put them back in the box. So the first two are books by the same author, and they are Bad Feminist by Roxane Gay and Hunger by Roxane Gay. And these are both non-fiction essay collections about Roxane Gay's life. Bad Feminist focuses on Roxane Gay's feminism and her take on it and what it means to be a feminist in today's day and age, and how we can be better feminists and how being a bad feminist is better than not being a feminist at all. And I just really enjoy this essay collection. It's definitely one of my favorites of the year so far. I read it last month and I absolutely loved it. I'll link my March wrap up down below if you're interested in watching that, but I absolutely love this and it's definitely going to be on my favorites list. I just have not stopped thinking about this since I read it. The next one is Hunger by Roxane Gay, which I also read last month because I just fell in love with her work. So I decided to pick up Hunger and I just absolutely loved it. I originally listened to it on audio and it's actually narrated by Roxane Gay herself. So it's a really like intimate reading experience that I really enjoyed. So definitely if you're looking for like some hard-hitting like nonfiction that will really like get you thinking, like her work is very thought-provoking. So if you're looking for something like that, then I highly recommend Roxane Gay. I can't wait to read more of her stuff and I'm so happy that I own these now. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. So usually every month I go through all the books that I could possibly pre-order that are being released in that month, and I usually just pick a couple. This month only one of them sounded interesting to me, so the one that I pre-ordered for the month of April is The Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires by Grady Hendrix. And this one is an adult horror novel, and it basically follows a group of Southern moms in the 90s who have a very morbid book club, and they read like true crime and everything like that. And then a mysterious visitor comes to town and kind of like wiggles his way into this all-women's book club, and he quite literally tears the book club apart. So Grady Hendrix's work is very reminiscent of 80s slasher films, so I was really interested to pick this one up. I've never read anything by him before, but I do have his other book on my TBR that's called My Best Friend's Exorcism, so I'm really interested to get farther into this one. I'm actually currently reading it right now. I'm not super far into it. I'm probably only like, yeah, I'm 120 pages into it right now, so I don't really have a solid opinion, but I do really like the writing style, and it's definitely gotten a little bit gory so far. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one, and I'll probably be talking about it in my May wrap up because I didn't get to finish it in April. So yeah, super excited to finish this one. I absolutely love the cover, and I just can't wait to read something spooky. So the next book I picked up is one that I also read in March of 2020, and that is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren. This is an adult romance, and it basically follows a girl named Olive, and she has a twin sister. One of them, her twin sister, seems very lucky, and she always like wins the lottery, she wins giveaways and prizes, and Olive, our main character, seems to be very unlucky, and a lot of like bad or unfortunate things happen to her. And so they're kind of like polar opposites in that aspect. And basically in the beginning of this book, it's Olive's twin sister's wedding, and basically there's a seafood buffet at the wedding, and everybody eats the seafood and gets food poisoning except for Olive and her arch nemesis Ethan, who is also the groom's brother. So basically, since Olive's sister and her fiance or husband now can't go on their honeymoon, basically the honeymoon gets given to Olive and her nemesis Ethan, and it's kind of like an enemies to lovers kind of thing, and it kind of has that trope of like, I don't actually hate you, but I thought we hated each other kind of thing. And I really enjoyed this. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. Definitely one of the best romances I've read. And yeah, if you guys are interested in hearing like my full thoughts on it, I will link my March wrap up down below like I said. But yeah, I really enjoyed this one, and I think it's the perfect escapist read for right now. The next book I picked up because I started to read this series, and I read this one in April, and I'll talk about it more in my April wrap-up, and that is City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. This is the second book in the Mortal Instruments series and in the Shadowhunters universe. I'm slowly but surely trugging my way through, is it trugging, slugging, trucking? I don't know what the word is. But I'm trucking through the series because I started to read it, and I am like kind of like in a weird place with it. Like I enjoy it, but I also know it's trash, so I'm like kind of like in the middle. Like I said, I'll talk about this one in my April wrap-up. I don't know if I'm gonna post this video first or that one, but I'll link it down below nonetheless. But yeah, I already read it, I have opinions, and I will talk about it in that video. But yeah. Okay, so now we're moving on to the books that I actually have not unboxed yet. I've been really good about not opening them, even though I really wanted to. I'm really excited for this one, so I'm gonna save that one for last. So we are going to open my Book of the Month box, and I absolutely love their service. I've been subscribed to them since September of last year, and I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but if you want to sign up, I believe for a discounted price of only $10, you can go through my link down below, and I get a little bit of a discount, you get a little bit of a discount. It's a great time. So yeah, I really like this service because I'm not sure if I'm a fan of the ones that include like a bunch of different things like mugs and candles, and I don't know if that stuff is really like necessary, and like if there's something that is in correspondence with a fandom that you aren't aware of or that you haven't read yet, it can be like, what do I do with this stuff? So I like how Book of the Month is just books, and you can pick like up to 5, I believe, and it's like $15 a month. You get to pick a brand new hardcover book, and a lot of them are honestly early releases, and you can add on books for only like 10 bucks, and it's honestly a really great deal. I got 3 books this month, so let's get right into it. This isn't really working because I'm using baby scissors, but I didn't feel like going all the way to the kitchen and getting the big boy scissors, so I'm just gonna be using these little baby scissors. Wow, look at that. Ah. I really like how they always provide you with a bookmark. I have probably like 8 of these because I used to not only be subscribed to their normal Book of the Month box, but their YA box, and they actually stopped doing the YA box, which I'm really sad about, and they actually like merged it into the normal Book of the Month box, even though I'm not even sure if they're offering YA titles anymore, which is super sad because I loved being subscribed to both and just being able to like pick some YA books, pick some adult books. But you know, whatever. Like I said, I really like these bookmarks. I have probably like 20 of them, so that's nice. So the first book I got, I'm super excited about, and that is Beach Read by Emily Henry. This one is an adult contemporary / romance, and it basically follows 2 authors who write different genres. I think one of them writes literary fiction, and I'm not sure what the other one writes, but basically they both have like insane writer's block, and they meet each other like at the beach, I think, and they end up like striking up a friendship and then a romance. That's all I really know about it. I don't want to know too much about going into it, but this book has had so much hype lately, and I just had to pick it up. So I'm actually probably going to save this book until like it's full swing in summer, just because I like to read like themed books for certain seasons. So if it like takes place like by the water, or it's like got the beach in it, or it's like summer, I want to read it during the summer. So I'm probably going to save this for the summer, but nonetheless, I'm super excited to have this book and own it. I absolutely love the cover, and yellow is one of my favorite colors. So yeah, I'm just so excited to have this one. The next one I'm also super excited about, and that is Bringing Down the Duke by Evie Dunmore. This is an adult Regency romance, and this one, all I know is it has to do with a woman who is taking down the patriarchy, and while doing so, she meets a guy who's kind of like an a-hole, but then he kind of like softens up or something. That's all I really know about it. I'm not even sure if that's like the proper plot. But anyways, yeah, all I know is it has to do with like bring down the patriarchy, but there's also like a really cute and fun romance, and I just love historical romance, so I feel like I'm going to love this one. I heard Reagan over at Peruse Project talk about this and she absolutely loved it. I'll link her channel down below. I'm super excited to have this one. The last one is one that I am probably the most excited to have. Not in this whole video because there's one more book that I'm actually more excited about, but this one I'm pretty excited about, and that is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo by her last year in November and I absolutely loved it. And I'm actually going to be reading this book for a specific video where I read Booktuber Favorites, which is a series that I plan on doing on my channel, especially now that I have my own camera that I can vlog with. So that will be coming soon. There's many booktubers whose favorite books I want to read. Probably guess who it is, but anyways, yeah, I'm super excited to own this one. I've heard great things about this, and like I said, I love The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I just feel like I'm going to love this. All I know is it has to do with like a, I believe, 60s like rock band, and that just sounds awesome, so I can't wait to read this. So that concludes my book of the month box, and now we can move on to the book that I am so excited about. So I entered a giveaway on Goodreads, and I always enter giveaways on Goodreads for books that are like already on my TBR or just books that sound like really interesting to me, and I never expect to win any of them because, you know, like thousands of people like enter those. But I actually won a giveaway and I'm so excited about it because I got a text message one day and it was like, you have a package coming from HarperCollins, and I was like, wait, I didn't order anything from HarperCollins. I'm so confused. And I checked my Goodreads and I was like, oh my gosh. Okay, so we're just gonna open it. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm so excited. I'll give you guys a hint, but this is one of my most anticipated releases of the year, and I'm gonna literally piss my pants. Come on, baby scissors, you can do it. Okay, here we go, here we go. Okay, so as you can see, the book that I want to give away for is an ARC, an advanced reading copy of Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Talia Hibbert, who is one of my favorite romance authors ever, and I just absolutely love her books, and I am just so like mind blown and so happy that I have the opportunity to read this before it gets published. This is like the first ARC I have ever gotten, and I'm just so happy. And once I'm done reading it in this month in May, I'm going to make a whole video dedicated to it because I was so excited for this book. I still am so excited for this book because I loved Get a Life Chloe Brown. I read it in February, and I follow Talia Hibbert on Twitter, and I just absolutely love her stuff. So I'm just so excited to read this one, and I'm so happy. So thank you so much to HarperCollins for hosting this giveaway and choosing me to win. So yeah, I'm so happy that I have this. So this haul video is actually not over yet because I actually have a couple of books that I bought on ebook because they had this promotion going on Amazon where if you chose like the slowest shipping option that they had, they gave you like a $3 Kindle credit, and I placed multiple orders, so I got like probably like 20 bucks worth of ebook credits. So I definitely bought a couple of ebooks, so let's go over those really quickly. So the first ebook that I got was one that I read last month in March, and it is in my March wrap-up, so I'll link that video down below, like I said, if you're interested, and that is The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. This one is a historical adult romance, and I absolutely love this one. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars, and this definitely has like opened up my mind more about like what romance books can be, and I just love Tessa Dare's writing because her heroines are so hard-headed, and even for like a time where women were very like oppressed, she still writes really great badass heroines, and I just absolutely love her writing. The banter is hilarious, it's just so witty and funny, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, I definitely really love this one, and it's fantastic. So the next one that I got is another historical romance, and it is the companion novel / sequel to The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare, and it is The Governess Gang by Tessa Dare, and I am so excited to read this one. It was actually on my April TBR, but I ended up not being able to get to it because I had a really slow reading month and I barely got any reading done. But Anyways, yeah, I'm super excited for this one. This one basically follows the main character Emma's friend from the first book, The Duchess Deal, and like her respective romance, and I'm just super excited. I just really want to get back into Tessa Dare's writing, and I just want to feel happy like her books make me feel. So yeah, I'm super excited to get to this one. So the next one that I picked up, I actually picked up on a whim. I was trying out Kindle Unlimited, which is a service where you can get a bunch of like free ebooks, and it's only like $10 a month, and they pick different titles every month. And I was trying it out, but I have since canceled my subscription because I noticed I didn't really use it. So if I really want an ebook, I'll just end up buying it, and I won't have to have like a limited selection. So the one that I picked up is actually Verity by Colleen Hoover, and I've never read a Colleen Hoover before, but I've heard people like really have like a mixed bag with like Colleen Hoover's work. Like they either really like one of her books or they really hate one of her books. And I've heard like really mixed things about Verity. I've heard that it's like amazing, a masterpiece, but I've also heard that it's just kind of like average. And I've never really read like a really dark thriller like this before, but I'm really interested to. So yeah, if there's like no horrible triggers in it, I'll probably end up reading it. So yeah, now I have Verity by Colleen Hoover. I don't know when I'll read it, but I have it. So the next one that I picked up is The Princess Trap by Talia Hibbert, and this one is I think it's called a dirty British novella, and it's by Talia Hibbert because she puts out a lot of like just like novellas, and I really enjoy them. This one I have literally no idea what it's about, but it was going on sale for like 99 cents, and I had a bunch of ebook credits like I said, so I was like, heck yeah, I'm gonna pick that up. So don't really know what this one's about, but I'm super excited to read it. So yeah. So the next one I picked up is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan, and this one is another romance. I honestly have no idea what it's about, but I've heard so many people say they love this book and it's one of like their favorite romances of all time. I really like to read romances on my tablet because I don't know if I'm going to like them because I'm very picky with my romance. So I don't want to like buy it and then hate it and then have to get rid of it. So I can buy it for like $3 on my Kindle and read it, so it's a really great time. But yeah, I have Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. I literally have no idea what it's about, but I'm probably going to end up getting to it at some point. I don't know when, but I have it. So the next ebook I have is Mating the Huntress by Talia Hibbert, and this one is another one of her novellas. This one is actually like a paranormal romance between a werewolf hunter and a werewolf, and this was like a really interesting reading experience, but it fit one of the prompts for the reading brush that was hosted by Ariel Bissett and a couple of other booktubers, and I wanted to read something short, and this one is a novella. It was only like I think 170 pages. I really enjoyed it. It was really interesting. So if you're looking for like a really spooky, smutty novella, then I highly recommend this one. So up next, I bought 4 more books by Talia Hibbert because she did this thing where she took 4 books in one of her series. I think it's called the Ravenswood series, and she put it all into like a digital box set, and it's called the Cinnamon Roll box set, and it comes with 4 books, which I will put up here. The 4 books that it comes with is A Girl Like Her, Untouchable, That Kind of Guy, and the novella is Damaged Goods. So I'm so excited to have these, and I got this for free because, like I said, I had a bunch of ebook credits from that Amazon promotion, and I'm just so happy that I own this, and anytime I want I can just dip into Talia Hibbert, and I'm just so excited about that. I own nearly all of her books. I definitely still have a couple more that I need to get, and then I will own all of them, but I'm just so happy. Her work makes me feel so fuzzy and warm, and I absolutely love it. So I have the Cinnamon Roll box set, and I'm so excited that I got it before it went away. I don't know if I mentioned, but the Cinnamon Roll box set was a like limited thing. I don't know if it's like still in the ebook store, but yeah. So the next ebook that I got is As Kismet Would Have It by Sandhya Menon, and this one is a novella that is a sequel to When Diplo Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon, and I absolutely love that book. I gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars, and so I decided to pick up the ebook sequel, novella, and that is As Kismet Would Have It. And I've been wanting to read this for so long now, but every time I try to download this specific ebook, like, it doesn't work, and I'm very sad about that. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to fix that, but I meant to read this last month and I just ended up not being able to because it wouldn't download. I hope I can get to this one. I was trying to have it download so I could read it for the Asian readathon, but it's not happening. I don't know why, so I'm gonna try to fix that. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this one. I absolutely love Sandia Manon's books. So the next ebook that I got is The Lady's Guide to Celestial Mechanics by Olivia Waite, and this is a female-female historical romance. And I've been reading this book for like 3 months now. I've been reading like one chapter every like 2 weeks or something like that, and it's just been going so slow for me. So I really like this book, but the middle of it is kind of like dragging for me, and I just like haven't felt gravitated to pick it up. I plan on finishing it for Sapphic-a-thon, which is a Sapphic readathon that I plan on participating in towards the end of April or May. The time is going by so weird. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to finish this for Sapphic-a-thon. But yeah, hopefully after 3 months I will finally finish it. So the next to last ebook that I got is Guarding Temptation by Talia Hibbert. This is another one of her novellas. This actually just came out like I think a week ago or something, and I just had to get it. It was like $2.99 or something like that, but I got it for free because they have those ebook credits, and what can I say other than that I love Talia Hibbert, and I will probably read anything that she writes. I just absolutely love her writing. It's so funny. It's so like fuzzy and warm and cute and swoony, and I will buy anything that this woman writes. So I got Guarding Temptation by Talia Hibbert. Okay, so the last book I got in this haul video is one that I heard Chandler talk about over on her channel, and I'll link her channel down below. She actually reads a lot of romance. That's like one of the things her channel is known for, so I get a lot of my recommendations from her, and this one she read for a Reading 5 Female video, which I will link down below, and that is Soft on Soft by Mina Wahid. And this one I believe is a novella, and it's like a really short and cute female romance. That's all I really know about it, but I saw it for like $2, so I decided to pick it up. I just really like this cover. It's really cute. I don't know anything about it, but as soon as she said that it was like a cute female novella, I was like, okay, gotta pick it up. So yeah, that is the last one that I picked up. So I think that concludes my April book haul. Thank you guys so much for watching. A lot of the books I got are on ebook just because of everything that's been going on with COVID and everything like that. So it's just a lot easier for me to like buy ebooks. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe down below, and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss a single upload. Have a great day, and let me know some books that you've picked up recently. Bye!